This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, I thought we were listening to B.A.B.
Happy Valentine's Day. We're playing Valentine's Day songs or songs for the new age superbug. I don't know. Tainted love, get it?
Tainted love.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
That's terrific.
Wow. All right, let's get back into the program here. Let's say hi to Joe. I guess Joe was at the Norton shows over the weekend. Joe, what's going on?
Hey.
How do you do, Joe?
Hey, Norton. Hey, guys.
Hey.
I got a funny little story.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, what'd you say?
Ooh,
I got a funny little story.
Funny little story. All right,
on.
hold on. We like to strap in for these funny stories.
Thank God you said that, because if you just came out with it, a funny story, that could be dangerous to people driving and stuff.
Guys in the booth, you guys ready for a funny story? All right, thumbs up over there.
Guys.
Put on your laughing hats. Eric, you ready over there for a funny story? It's nice and early. We all need a good chuckle.
All right, anyway.
Ben's giving his thumbs up in the office. I think we're all ready for the funny story. All right, let me sit back down.
Sit down, Opie. What are you, crazy?
God,
I'm insane.
Don't stand.
All right.
Me and my girlfriend and another couple, we got the tickets for Nord, right? At the Stress Factory. And I should have known better. My friend's like a complete moron on the internet. So he gets the directions for the Stress Factory. So we get down there, and not the one we were supposed to be at, but Keith's on there. Keith, I forgot his name. He's gonna be on your show later this week.
Keith Robinson.
Yeah, exactly. So he's in the middle of his act, and I'm like sitting up front. I was like, so when is Norton coming out? And he goes, Norton? He's like, you're at the wrong place, fella. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, Norton's at the other Stress Factory. And he goes, oh, you want to hear some Norton? So he did some Norton bits on stage. It was hilarious. And then what happened was we talked to somebody, whatever, and they sent us to the one in was the Ramada Inn or wherever it is.
Yeah.
And we get there, and I got to thank the guys from Stress Factory. They hooked us up. They gave us free tickets, free drinks when we got there, and Norton was cordial. He signed everything for us and everything. It was cool. Opie was cool as hell, and and then me and Nicole were talking, and I don't know, standing down, we were taking pictures of him beating up people in the block.
Jeez! Oh my God!
That's terrific. That's terrific. That's terrific. That's terrific.
Oh, boy, I got to tell you, another funny story. I love the funny stories. Oh, boy.
I do remember the guy, too. He came up and he told me that.
That's great. That was funny.
As soon as he said we went to the Stress Factory, we had directions. I'm like, I know who this is. He's a psychopath.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You know who he looked like? Remember in Star Wars 3 when Vader's helmet came off?
Yeah.
That's what he looked like, just a bald psycho.
Oh, that's terrific, though.
That's
all right.
terrific.
Well, anyone get to watch the Grammys last night?
Oh, no.
No?
I actually missed it. I didn't watch the Grammys. Saw some clips though, thanks to Steve.
It was a lot of fun. I think it was. I think they did a pretty good job with it. Definitely made it feel hipper and younger.
Who hosted?
Who did host? Because I was just jumping in and out. I saw like Jamie Foxx singing some Ray Charles.
Oh, Jamie Foxx. Oh, that was Jamie Foxx.
Jamie
not Ray
Foxx
Charles?
doing a little Ray Charles
I thought he had completed
action.
the transfer and actually become Ray Charles. How long is this going to go on for? How long is Jamie Foxx going to just be the Ray Charles everywhere he goes?
He really got into his role. He might win an Oscar for that, eh?
Oh, I know.
I think he's going to win the Oscar.
You think?
Yeah, Ray dies. They got the movie, Ray.
Perfect timing. I know. The guy drops dead. He played and did a good job.
He's black. They'll give it to DiCaprio.
You think?
Yeah, they'll give it to someone
Now
else.
Racism in the Oscars, you think?
No.
Yes.
No. They like all that stuff. They like if you're black or if you're suffering from something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or play a part
right
where you're suffering from something. Oh, Queen Latifah hosted?
Queen Latifah.
Real light with her.
Was
Dude,
she
I
being
watched-
sassy?
I watched the Grammys off and on for an hour. I didn't even see her once on the stage.
They had so many presenters.
Yeah,
there's no even need
the
for a
host
host.
doesn't really do much. You see how they're freaking out now about Chris Rock being the host of the Oscars? Because he's been saying some controversial stuff.
Well, what did he say? He said that only
gay
gays
people.
watch the Oscars?
Yeah.
Why did
Yeah.
he say that?
He's
Rock
joking on
shock.
stage. He's probably on
Oh, is
stage.
this a joke?
Joking! The guy's a friggin' comic.
So it was, so it wasn't a serious interview? He was,
No, he was probably just being funny on stage, saying how many straight black men watch the Oscars. None. You can't.
oh, then it's funny.
Of course, it's funny.
I thought he was being serious or something.
Veteran members of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences have grown concerned over the choice of Chris Rock as the host of this month's awards show. Concerns deepened after Rock claimed only gays watch the Oscars. Claimed. He's a comic. I never watch the Oscars. Come on, it's a fashion show, Rock recently declared. What straight black man sits there and watches the Oscars? Show me one. Rock added, awards for art are fucking idiotic. More. Academy members have privately called for Chris Rock to be removed as host. Rock may be tarnishing the reputation of the Academy. Simply put, this is a disgrace, one veteran Hollywood mogul, who asked not to be identified, said. This guy is out there saying awards for art are fucking idiotic, and he's hosting the show produced by the Academy.
You mean that you mean tarnish the reputation of the same organization that gave Art Carney Best Actor for Harry and Tonto over Al Pacino in Godfather 2? Wouldn't want to sully their reputation. I mean, they've been so honest and forthright in the last 40 years.
I think they thought Art was going to die soon.
Good, he
think he'd
should've.
hang on another 20, 30 years.
Ugh.
During a recent hate-filled rant, Rock imitated a White House press briefing, saying, Mr. President, what about gay marriage? Fuck them faggots, Rock said of Bush. What will Rock be wearing to the show? And he's quoted as saying, nothing against people who aren't straight, but what straight guy that you know cares? Who the fuck? Oh, who gives a fuck, Rock explained.
Well, yeah, because it's all come down to that. What are you wearing? Who
Yeah.
cares? I don't care.
The only way I'd be, the only reason I'd be happy if they pulled Chris Rock off of this is because Voss would probably lose his job as a writer.
I hope Voss wrote that joke. I'm telling you, gays will like it if you mention them. That idiot, he's going to cost Chris Rock the Oscars gig. Chris Rock doesn't need the Oscars.
But it's
man.
true. Straight guys just don't care about what they're wearing.
Care less.
Yeah. You know, and all these reporters that cover this crap, like during the pre-shows, they have nothing else to ask these people, so it's easy to go, hey, what are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
You know?
Who cares? He's right.
Because they don't have a brain to ask the good questions, something that might be interesting.
Well, they don't want to offend. They don't. It's all about the Hollywood honoring itself.
Ugh. What award is CHRISTO gonna win, by the way?
CHRISTO, the most useless.
What did I call him? Crisco?
Crisco, whatever.
CHRISTO? What's his name? CHRISTO?
Sorry, I just saw Crockett walk into the studio.
Yeah, Noah, I think Noah was kind of bummed that we didn't talk about him, I guess, last week because he dressed relatively normal.
Yeah.
And so today he's wearing a very, very pink,
Sonny Crockett wear. He's
very
wearing
pink men's shirt. It's manly, but it's pink.
pink, and he's got a white blazer over it, and he's wearing his sunglasses around inside the studio.
It's not manly, by the way. It's more manly if you take methamphetamines and catch SUPERAIDS.
SUPERAIDS!
Dun, 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 dun!
Able to leap tall cocktails in a single bound.
SUPERAIDS!
Look, up in the sky, it's a plane. No, it's my spirit, because I'm dead. I have SUPERAIDS. The Oscars just make me so nauseous.
I wonder if sorry, I just had a thought. I wonder if Ramone has the SUPERAIDS yet.
Ramone, bring me my AZT.
Go ahead. Back to the Oscars.
It's just so irritating because Chris Rock is a great comic, man.
Hysterical.
He's the only interesting thing about that shitty cornball award show that they've had in a long time.
Right.
And of course they want to remove him.
Well, you know who they could get in a pinch?
Who?
I'm sure Billy Crystal will come in and do his famous parodies of all the movies that are nominated.
No, he's on Broadway right now. He can't.
When the adulation and accolades come in for him after every time he hosts those Oscars, with the
It's pretty brilliant, though, the montage.
It is the biggest hack act I've ever seen.
Aviator.
Oh, yeah. He could come out wearing like a scarf and aviator goggles into some faggy Broadway show tune as he skips across the stage. Oh, it's awful. It's not funny. It's not clever. Oh, I'd rather see Jack Palance host it, and he's dead. That'd be great. Just cart out a dead Jack Palance.
You just open a casket, you see his rotting corpse, and just play audio.
How great would that be? Oh, tip him out to do a one-arm push-up, and the arm cracks off.
You know who's great as the host, though? I thought Steve Martin was very funny as the host. I really like him. He's so dry and sarcastic.
Is it dry and sarcastic, or has he just gotten to that point in his life where he's one of those older comics that just... I don't see him as being very relevant. Like, Chris Rock is cool. He's relevant.
Completely.
You know, if he's talking about current events, you know it's a take that somebody that's in the now would have, you know? You get people like Billy Crystal and Steve Martin... their whole outlook on things is from years ago, and they can't even relate to it anymore.
Chris Rock will not kiss their asses at all. He's one guy who will actually skewer the Oscars while he's doing it. He did it at the MTV Awards. He was great. That's why he was so funny.
He's goofing on people that are sitting right in front of him, royalty.
Yeah.
This stupid Hollywood royalty, and he's ragging them. You know, really, those jokes that, you know, that people know about but no one ever says to their face.
Sure.
That's what he's doing. It's great
that's
stuff.
That's what makes it fun, too. So, the Grammys, you didn't like Jamie Foxx coming out as Ray Charles?
I'm just tired of it. Enough already. The guy gets up and gives these friggin' speeches. He's so self-important. Great. You did a fine job. You did a great job. Doesn't mean you go up there and accept an award and take 15 minutes thanking people.
Well,
get off the stage.
He's selling himself, too. That's why he came out and did the Ray Charles song last night at the Grammys. He really wants to win this Oscar, obviously.
I guess he does.
So, want to listen to this a little taste?
What, of him doing...
Yeah, Jamie Foxx comes out pretty much like Ray Charles. He was kind of acting like he was blind, it looked like, right?
Yeah,
Did he sing it, though, or was it a...
He sang it.
It doesn't sound like Ray Charles at all.
But
it's his voice, but he's got a good voice.
Yeah, you got to give him props. He sounds good. Here he is with Alicia Keys.
For an old friend.
Yeah.
For old friend. Georgia. This place stinks.
The whole day through.
Got great control.
Just like the
Great range.
Yeah.
Song.
Believe me, I'm annoyed too.
I said Georgia.
What was picked up?
Georgia. A song for you. Sounds as sweet and clear.
Alicia Keys, her awful body.
Yeah, she does have an awful body.
Alicia Keys.
She has the hottest face. She got up there to and accept an award, and oh my God, she's shaped like a turnip.
She's as cute as a button in the face, but my God, is that body awful.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus.
Who is that?
Melissa Etheridge.
Oh,
She scared the hell out of everyone, but it turns out, I mean, someone in the office figures she wants to look more like a dyke now. It's like, no, she's got cancer, you idiot.
Does she?
Yeah.
Visa requires the proper information.
you look like from Star Trek 1.
I was wondering Nosferatu showed up in the Oscars at the Grammys.
Oh, she went through the chemo.
Did she? Well, buy a wig. How about a hat? I have the big C.
She kind of looks like a conehead without the cone.
Oh, wow, yeah, the conehead.
All right, anyway, there's whatever, a little taste of Jamie Foxx.
I was annoyed that he could sing. I was really hoping that he would go up there and try to do a Ray Charles song, and finally people would go, oh, enough of you.
It takes balls. I mean, he's not known for his singing, and at the Grammys to step up and do that in front of a live audience, because they said no lip syncing at the Grammys, by the way.
No.
So he had to, put himself out there, basically, and he did a good job.
Got a really good voice, I think.
Did a great job.
I just think they should have gotten, and I like Jamie Foxx. I want to see him win the Oscar. I just think they should have gotten somebody. If you have Alicia Keys, somebody that great, you have somebody great singing with her.
Old flower bag tits, Alicia Keys.
Are they
She
awful?
really has an awful body.
It's horrendous.
Her lower end is...
And she's a young lady, too,
Yeah.
still. So, I mean, she has really no excuses. I mean...
You got to chop that head off and put it on Beyonce's body or something.
Now Beyonce has her ass is way too big.
But in the hood, dude, come on, that shit is fine.
She have a big dumper? I never saw it.
It's not big.
She's just,
but it's ghetto.
Yeah, she's big.
Here, look at. Got big hips.
Look, here she is.
Oh, she's amazing.
Look at that awful body on her, though.
No, look at that. There's no real shape to it.
No,
she's not bad. You guys are. That dress was awful.
Yeah, but we can be picky.
Enough of Usher.
Anyway,
with him.
And then I guess.
Who's singing right now? There's a guy with a guitar. Who is he? He keeps winning something.
John Moyer.
John Moyer. What's he sing?
John Moyer.
Who is he?
He does a lot of pop rock.
Wasn't that John Mayall?
He looks like Skippy from the Family Ties.
Skippy.
Whatever. Mark Price.
Ah!
Oh, there she
Oh,
is.
sorry. Melissa Etheridge again.
Oh.
My God.
Watching TV here, which we like to do on a radio show.
That is
yeah, occasionally we just turn and watch television.
You guys, someone said that if you burn Melissa Etheridge, she would look like Freddy Krueger. That's exactly who she looks like. Who wrote that? Is that you? You should have just said it.
Awful.
That was Eric's.
Freddy Krueger.
Oh, that's funny.
Hey, Ben, what else about the Grammys? Because I only saw, peek here, peek there. I thought the Across the Universe thing was pretty cool, no?
What was that?
It was good. It was actually one of the better Grammys I can remember. So, yeah, they had a bunch of people saying about the tsunami.
Is Jack Palance still alive?
Yeah, he is. I was going to ask you that.
I thought he recently died.
I never heard that he died.
Come on, he's got to be dead.
I wanted to question you on that, but I'm like, all right, I'll go with it.
I could swear I heard he died. I'm sorry, Jack Palance.
Sheryl Crow was amazing.
Well, she just looked hot. She didn't perform.
That's what I mean. Was amazing.
Bro.
And what was the whole thing with all of a sudden Leonard Skinner comes out and starts playing Freebird? What was that about?
With some chick, and then Dickie Betts came out. I started laughing. He came out.
All I could think when Dickie Betts started playing Ramblin' Man, I'm like, man, we know that guy beats his, well, allegedly, whatever, that he beat the crap out of his wife or girlfriend.
Yeah, we heard tell.
Well, what was the whole Freebird thing?
It was some tribute to Southern rock. I don't really know.
Yeah, it was interesting.
That was weird. That was a little weird to have Leonard Skinner. It's like talking about irrelevant, but it was good Grammys.
What are the other highlights? I'm trying to think.
He was born in 1919. How is he still alive?
Who? You're obsessed with this.
I'm obsessed.
You're obsessed with your false information.
Purple Heart in World War II.
So 14. He's 86 years old, I guess.
86. God bless him.
Yeah.
Oh, God, love him.
See, I was doing the math backwards. It was a little trick I learned a long time ago. Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks.
What you got to do is just take 100 minus whatever, minus 19, and then add 5.
Right.
Vladimir Palaniuk. What's his name? Vladimir Palaniuk? Hey, how about that?
So Across the Universe, what was this song all about?
It was a tsunami thing. It was Bono, Steven Tyler, who else? Velvet Revolver was on. It was good.
Bono, it's got to be good.
No, it was Scott Weiland, who's looking more and more like, who said it? Like David Bowie.
He's like looking and acting like David Bowie.
Now, let me ask you, why is that an acceptable song to sing? And I know that Rick's Tsunami song on 97 was mean-spirited, but why, this is, again, back to the point of how comedians and comedy cannot address something, but musicians have carte blanche. Why are they allowed to sing about it, and why are you not allowed to address
it? It was a Beatles song, you idiot. It was Across the Universe.
Harmless Beatles
No, but didn't
song.
they make it about the tsunami?
Yeah, it was a tribute to the tsunami, right?
How was it a tribute? They just sang Across the Universe?
What they're going to do is they made the song available, that version, on iTunes, and then you download
all the money
it, you
will
pay
go
money,
to.
and the money goes
Oh, okay.
to
I think you were
tsunami.
saying they sang a song about the tsunami.
No, they sang a Beatles song.
Oh, okay, okay.
They had a really good cast.
What are they going to write?
I don't know.
Swim, you bitches,
Yeah.
swim.
Who knows? Across the beach? Maybe they could have just changed the words a little.
Across the beach.
That's a nice way to help the tsunami victims. Download on your iPod. It's waterproof.
And then Steven Tyler was up there with his maracas.
Ugh. Did he have the mic stand with the little 1981 stuff tied on it? Those little gay band scarves. Then he'll lean the whole thing forward, and all the scarves will flow. And CHRISTO will go, "Jesus, you're a faggot."
Shut up. He's from Boston.
Yeah, he's great.
He's
Ozzy
great.
wasn't there. Ozzy wouldn't be invited to sing with that cast, Jim.
He would have at one point, a couple of years ago. But that doesn't mean, look, I don't have anything against Bono. I know he's good. I don't like you too, but he's good. And I'm just sick of the same guys. The only guys in rock they give any props to are Bono and Steven Tyler. It's annoying. That's the only representatives that they allow. And it's like Steven Tyler has done nothing but sing ballads for the last 15 years.
I gotta say, though, the Grammys last night, it was younger. Green Day performed. They were great.
Green Day's appearance was amazing. Could we play a little of that later on in the show?
Yeah, we
Green
played
Day.
that.
They did a
Franz
great
Burnett.
job.
Yeah, it seemed like more like a VMAs type vibe this year.
Yeah, it definitely felt hipper. Anthony, Jack Palance might be dead. Let's go to Mike in New York. Mike?
Yo, I'm telling you, Jack Palance is dead.
Well, I went to the Internet Movie Database, and they really know everything.
He's not dead.
And there's nothing about him dying on here, so...
I'm telling you, dead.
He's not dead, sir.
How do you know?
All right.
Yeah, how do you know?
Did you bury him?
Nah, I just remember seeing it in the news. I remember seeing
That's why I thought he was dead. I swear
He's not dead.
All right, well, Anthony, here it is, across the universe as we go to break.
All right.
Check it out from the Grammys last night. A very good job, I thought, on this particular song. Although Brian Wilson kind of wrecks it. Oh, he sounds awful. He's the only one that sounds awful.
Oh, he sounded awful.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass, they slip away across the universe. See the waves of sun drifting through my open mind.